All right, welcome back. Right now we're going to talk about some of my favorite things that some of them are oils and some of them aren't oils, but all of these do not come in the premium starter kit. And so as you're looking to place your first Essential Rewards order, these are a great starting place. Okay. So the first one is the Thieves Hand Purifier, or as many of us would call it, a hand sanitizer. It's really great to use anytime you'd use any other type of sanitizer, and so you just keep it with you. It doesn't have all those nasty chemicals in it, and so I like to put it on my kids. I know at church before we go through we have lunch every Sunday at church before we go through the line. They have that big bottle there that has all that nasty stuff in it, and so before we go downstairs for lunch, I just put a little bit of this on my kids' hands, and it smells great, and it doesn't dry my hands out like the other sanitizer does. Okay, the other non-oil thing is Progessence Plus. Now, if you were to ask my brother-in-law, he might say that his favorite oil is, in fact, Progessence Plus. I am quick to correct him. It's not an oil, so he can't say that. It's great for supporting the female hormone system. It's great for lessening any of the effects of PMS, anything that would be naturally occurring in those times. This is really great for just balancing those hormones out. And so many people, especially young girls, love that. All right, so then the next one, we'll move on to the oils. The next oil is Deep Relief. Deep Relief is great for, it has many different things to ease those aches and pains, especially after exercising. It has oils like peppermint and wintergreen and copaiba. It's great. It's one of the roll-on bottles that Young Living sells, and so it already has that top on it, and so you just apply it to wherever it is that you need, you know, wherever that it is that you have those aches and sore muscles. Okay. Next roll-on is Breathe Again. We love Breathe Again anytime that the children are having trouble breathing, as the title might imply there. Again, it's a roller top, and so it's really easy to apply wherever it is that you'd like it to be. It has several different kinds of eucalyptus in it, and so it's really great for the younger children. We like to apply it on the feet VitaFlex points. Alright, so the next oil that I want to highlight used to be in the premium starter kit. It's Peace and Calming. It's not in there anymore because it was so popular and they were having a hard time keeping stock, and so they decided to take it out of the kit. That way we could order it separately. It's great for the kids. Several of my children like applying this one at night, but also diffusing it at night. And so it's just kind of great, as the title would imply. Valor is another one. People use it for balancing the electrical systems in their body. They use it for, some children actually find that they like to put it over their heart at night. If they get scared at night, it just gives them that little bits of courage that they need. This one you'll see is not in its Young Living bottle because it is Vetiver. Vetiver is very, very thick, and it's somewhat like molasses. And so I keep it in this bottle because when I get the Young Living bottle, which is a 5 ml, one of the little ones, I pour it in here and then I dilute the rest away with the carrier oil. That way it makes it easier to apply. But Vetiver is definitely one of my favorite ones when life is just getting a little bit stressful, so it's great for that occasional stress and anxiety. Okay. Digize. I love Digize. We put a roller top on our Digize. I usually actually have 2 bottles around. One has a roller top and one doesn't. But the roller top makes it really nice for the kids to apply to their tummies when their tummies are a little bit upset and their digestive system just needs a little extra help with support and things like that. Okay, Basil is one of my favorites for aches, and so that's why it made the list, just because it's one of my favorites. It's also great in cooking. Anytime you use basil or oregano is another great one that should be on this list, but it's not because I didn't grab it. So basil and oregano are great to add to your Italian dishes. Just make sure you start very, very small. These are highly concentrated, and so most people, when adding them to their sauces and things like that, will take a toothpick, put the toothpick in the bottle, and then they'll stir that toothpick into the sauce, and that works really well. So you can start with just a little bit of oil. And my last favorite is Wintergreen. We use Wintergreen for a lot of different things in the house, and it smells great. It has a childproof cap on it. You do want to kind of keep this one up a little bit from children, just because it smells great, and so if any of them that they might want to drink, that would be it, and you don't want them to do that. So it has a great wintergreen smell, and we use it for toothpaste. We use it for aches. This is one that I really found, this and basil really work well for me together. So again, it's a great smelling oil, and that concludes my list of my next 10 or 11 items that I find necessary past the Premium Starter Kit. And so as you place your first Essential Rewards order, hopefully that gave you some ideas on where to go next.